Hey ladies, Donna Piero. Guess what? It's entree week. I'm so excited. You know what that means, right? Pasta, lots and lots of pasta. Let me explain to you what I did. I have the water boiling. I'm going to make a really quick sauce for you today. Normally, I would use heavy cream or light cream in this, but today I'm going to use Philadelphia cream cheese, which is really going to give it a creamy sweetness. I've taken my cream cheese, and in order to get the softening process going, I actually just left it in the foil, and I placed it real close to my boiling pasta water so that it would start to soften. So now we're ready. My water's on. I'm going to just salt the water, and I heavily salt the water because I like my pasta to be flavored prior to. But if you have salt issues, feel free to salt the water as you like. Okay, we're going to turn on our saute pan. And we're going to start to saute some pancetta. Pancetta is Italian bacon. It's not smoked like American bacon. And you can buy it, in a big round tube, and you can cut it yourself, or you can buy it nice and chopped up like I bought this one. So this is a little time saver. You're going to put a little olive oil in the saute pan. Get it good and hot. And you're going to put your pancetta in first. Now the reason you're going to put your pancetta in first is because we are going to add onions and garlic to this, but you want the pancetta to get a little bit brown, and onions will permeate too much water. There's too much liquid in an onion. So if you put the onions in first, you'll never get that little brown that you want on your bacon. And you want the bits to stick there because we're going to deglaze the pan. Let me just explain to you what we got going on here. So anyway, we're going to start with this pancetta. Okay, I took plum tomatoes. Canned plum tomatoes, 2 cans, and you don't want to put them in a blender, ladies. You want to put them in a bowl, and you want to use your hands to squash them because you want to have a little bit of the pulp for this particular pasta dish. I got about 1/4 pound of frozen peas in a bowl here. You can leave them frozen. You don't have to defrost them because they're going to heat with the sauce. 1 large onion chopped, very fine, nice dice. Maybe 4 cloves of garlic. Some fresh basil, cut up, and I got some vodka here, ladies, because we're making vodka sauce today. I have farfalle pasta, 1 pound, which is a small bow tie, and it goes very nicely with this dish. And also, don't forget the Parmesan cheese. So, I'm going to open up my cream while my prosciutto is browning here. And this is so quick, guys. I'm doing this for you before I go run my errands. Okay, so we're browning very nicely. You can probably hear it. And now, we're going to add our onions. We're going to give that a quick stir. Oh, yeah. That's good. That is good. I can probably make you 70 videos for entree week, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pick a couple good ones. I actually have a really nice one I'm going to try and get together tomorrow. My son's birthday is this week, so it's going to be a little tough for me. But I'm trying, ladies. Here I come. Okay. Now that your onions are browning, I'm going to throw in the garlic. Okay. And I like my pasta, this sauce, a little spicy, so I'm going to add a little pinch of crushed red pepper. Now, there's enough salt in the prosciutto that you really don't have to salt this sauce. Okay, I'm going to throw my pasta in because my water's boiling. I'm going to give that a quick stir. And we'll let that continue. Okay. Now, we're going to add our vodka. Now, I'm not going to put the vodka right in the pan while it's on the flame because I don't like when that fire shoots up and almost singes my eyelashes. So I'm going to put it in over here. And you just want to splash. And, oh, that smells good. Now, we're going to try and put it back, and hopefully it won't blow up. And we're going to burn off the alcohol. So all you have left is that vodka flavor. And what this does is it deglazes the pan, it gets all the bits of the prosciutto off the bottom, and you will be ready for your sauce. Now that that's cooked down, it takes about 4 minutes. I'm giving you the short version here. You're going to add your tomatoes. And obviously be careful because this does splatter. So I'm going to put an apron on for you. I got this apron actually with my mom. I took her to Acapulco. I guess when I was about 20 years old, I had opened my first salon and I was doing very well. So I decided to give back a gift to my mom and I took her to Acapulco. And we got this while we were there. We went to a great restaurant. We sat on the side of a mountain and it was just beautiful. Just a beautiful, beautiful setting and a great memory that I have with my mom. And every time I put this apron on, I think about it. So it's really fun. Okay, we're going to cook this down a little bit. I'm going to turn the camera off so I can get you to the next step. Okay, ladies, I just wanted to show you quick. You really want to put this on a really high flame because what we're doing here is we're cooking down the water. The pasta is still boiling, so it hasn't been cooking very long and we're almost ready to finish it up. Okay, I'm back. Our sauce is still boiling. It's really very rapid, so we're trying to get some of that liquid out. Our pasta's done. It's al dente. For this dish, I'm not going to save any pasta water because I really don't want any, but you can leave it wet. I hope you can still see that pasta sizzling over there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add our frozen peas. And that's going to take about 3 seconds to defrost since this is so piping hot. Okay, so now you have your peas in here. And you want to bring this back up to temperature, of course. And you see it's nice and chunky. It's a beautiful sauce. You want to heat those peas through. And then, here comes the deliciousness. I'm going to use about a half a stick of cream cheese. And we're going to start to incorporate that, and you're going to see our sauce is going to turn pink, like a vodka sauce. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, that is good. That is looking good. I took out a beautiful bowl. This bowl used to be my grandmother's. It's a ovenware bowl, and this was one of her favorite dishes, so I'm happy to have it and show it to you. Okay, this is incorporating nicely. Again, I like a little heat. I'm going to put in some red pepper flake. If you don't like heat, you can omit that step. And I'm going to turn this off and let this cream cheese just thicken the sauce, give it that silky richness that we're looking for. And that's looking great. Really, really good. Okay, now we're going to put our pasta right into the sauce. I should have probably used a bigger saute pan for this. I'm starting to notice. But I'm going to turn the heat back on just for a second. Just so until we incorporate. We want the pasta to get all of the sauce and be flavored so that every single piece tastes delicious. Now the pasta will soak up a lot of this sauce as it sits. So it may seem wet at first, but believe me, you'll be looking for more sauce before you're done. Okay, what I did now is I put the pasta in a bowl, my beautiful bowl from my grandmother, and you want to start adding your cheese so that everything comes together. Oh my God, the smell of this is heaven, pure cream cheesy heaven. You're going to put on your beautiful basil, which is cut in a chiffonade style for you aspiring chefs that know what that is. When you roll up your basil and you make little confetti strings. And look at this. A little fresh pepper. And I like to put a little dab of olive oil on top of my pasta. And it just gives it a beautiful sheen before serving. It really makes it shiny and delicious. Okay, I'm going to get a little bowl. A little plate, I should say. so that I could taste it for you.